Hi there, and welcome back to the Artisan Collective. We have done so much in the time that I've been here already. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, what are we on? Like episode 9 now? And look at all this. Oh, by the way, we started some testing for the big explosion. Hope you don't mind. Probably one of the scariest grids I've ever had to make. And these little machines are going everywhere. That's not the focus of today. No. That'll be for a later date. In fact, this is going to be our focus. Well, not really though. The lighthouse isn't. But what's inside of it is. So of course, this is my gunpowder farm. This is where I get all my gunpowder, and I have this slight issue where I get a little bit of string out of it. I mean, just a little. I mean, you've seen this pile of shulker boxes. This is not hollow. This is completely filled in. If I were to mine into this, yeah, it just keeps going. There's just shulker boxes everywhere. All of these are full of gunpowder in its entirety, and there's so much of it. And so for all of this, I get a little bit of that, and I've actually kind of used some of the boxes too because I've been working on a little bit of stuff in the background, but it's been all good. And then I've also been AFKing for a little bit of sugar cane too to kind of stock the rocket shop. Except there's one thing. While I have been stocking the rocket shop a little bit for like maybe the last week or two, just to maybe get a little bit of diamonds to support my shulker box addiction, as you can see, I don't technically own it just yet. I haven't met with Color. He hasn't transferred any of the ownership to me, which is an issue because it's like how are you supposed to be stocking something that you don't own? So we kind of need to meet with him, except he's not on, so we can't really meet with him. So new plan. While we wait for Color, how about we use our new nifty portal and go back over to Sola's base? Because I don't know if you remember, but towards the end of last week's episode, we claimed this island. And look, people have already started making stuff. Oh, that's so cool. I think Richie's is over here too. Yeah, there it is. Sad that my neighbor is all the way across from me. That's kind of funny how that ended up. Maybe I should have claimed one that was closer to him, or maybe he should have claimed one closer to me. I don't know if that's possible. Who's over here? Oh, Bjorn's over here. Yeah, I don't think there's another island closer to Richie. But it looks like more and more people have started claiming all these little islands. Like, who's gonna be my neighbor over here? Ooh, Emerald's gonna be my neighbor over here. That'll be fun. And I think that one is probably Jade. So it looks like Jade and Richie have been building away over here. Like I said, we claimed this. This is ours. And I was thinking on it, and I was wondering what I should do with this island. I've been thinking on it real hard. And these islands, like I said, are supposed to be almost like a home away from home. You're supposed to be able to come here, stay for a little bit, you know, just have a little place to stay at Sola's base. And it's supposed to encapsulate your base, kind of represent it. And as much as I want to be like, let's make these cool little buildings that just kind of dystopian and stuff, I don't really want to do that. And I would honestly kind of like it to be more my starter area because like y'all haven't seen what the main base is going to be yet. And so I was thinking, let's do maybe like a miniature version of my starter base. That would be super cool. And I was thinking about it, I was like, I could do some trees because I do plan to put some birch trees. Like I really want to put some birch trees over at my base and I just haven't yet. But Sola has this thing going on over here with the mushrooms. And I was thinking, okay, could work with mushrooms. It's been a while since I built with mushrooms. You could build with mushrooms because I don't really want to ruin the style that she has going on here. I kind of want to fit in with it. So what if we do maybe like some fields, some little mini ones, a little miniature version of my starter base and a couple of mushrooms? Like why not? That's kind of my plan at the moment. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do because she has such a cool little place going on up here with all these mushrooms. I mean, I want to fit in. I want a mushroom or two, maybe three, maybe two. Maybe two might be too much already. It's a very small island. I mean, as you know, I build big, so building small, that's gonna be a little hard. That's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be fun though. So why don't we hop into just a quick little time lapse while we wait for Color and build up a little bit of an island. Let's go. See? And just like that, we're done. I told you it was going to be a quick time lapse. Probably the quickest time lapse I've ever had on any of these videos. But we got the house done. So I did end up going with only 2 mushrooms. I was going to try and fit a third one in here. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I would probably have to do it in this back corner here. And I decided to do some hay bales and some flowers anyway. So I couldn't really fit a third one. And it probably already looks kind of top heavy with how I have the mushrooms balanced on there. But I think it looks beautiful for what the small space I had to work with. So I did simplify my starter base just a little bit. I was going to do originally a little miniature version. I couldn't figure out how to get the shape correct on this angle, and it was going to involve a lot of different shapes that just there wasn't enough room for. It would have caused me to not really have an inside, and I kind of wanted it inside. So I simplified it down to this little hut thing. I think it looks beautiful. I still have the porch and everything. I still have some of the same gradients and some of the same aspects to it so that you can at least tell it's my starter base. But I think it looks pretty cute. And then we got some little fields. I know I don't have them in the base yet. I will add them eventually. But we're taking a field trip right now. We're not at our base. but I also took the time to decorate the inside. Look at this. We got a jukebox to play music, got lots of bookshelves, got myself a little mini kitchen, got some like little tables and things like that, got a little upstairs loft thing, got ourselves a bed, more bookshelves, a plant, because you know you have to have a plant, more shelves, just a little bit of space, because like I've been saying all along, it's supposed to be a little home away from home, so I wanted it to be at least functional. Now I don't have a crafting table in here, but I figured if I never needed a crafting table I could just go borrow Sola's. But I think I did a pretty good job. And by the way, for your information, it has been so long since I've had to freehand mushrooms before. It has been such a long time since I've done anything with mushrooms, in fact, and I think these turned out absolutely beautiful. I mean, I spent forever coming up with shapes and putting in the little polka dots and getting like a nice mushroom shape to them. And I think they turned out great, and I'm so proud of them. Because I think the last time I built any kind of mushroom was probably like 4 years ago, maybe? It was a while ago. I'm just so glad that these turned out well, and I think they fit beautiful with Sola's wonderfully mushroom-filled base. I think I've definitely managed to fit the theme. While still keeping aspects from my own base. So I think I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Hopefully she really likes that. Can't wait for her to see that. Let's go back now. Back to the creeper tower. Because the pile has grown bigger. I mean, this thing is continuously growing. It's almost flat up against this wall. And there's so much gunpowder. I feel like if I spend too much longer AFKing here, I'm going to be overflowing with gunpowder here. I need somewhere to put it, and that somewhere to put it is going to be the new rocket shop. Except, once again, color's not on. So we can't meet with him. Just kidding, we already met with him. Yeah, I actually met with him a little while ago. So, why don't you go and watch what happened with that meeting? And I'll see you back here in a moment.
Okay, profits. 1 diamond block. Who? I didn't put those there. Wait a minute. I think maybe Kiwi has already taken over the shop. Maybe he has. I'll have to ask him. Did he? Are these his? Are these his diamonds? But that's my stock. We're going to take it because that's my stock. We'll ask him anyway. Okay. Well, let's wait for Kiwi and see what the deal is. So. Oh, he's up there! Oh my god! Oh no! Now I'm like, is it my stock? That did genuinely freak me out. Anyway, this beautiful little shop that Tom B built was passed to me, and now it's being passed to you. So take good care of her, treat her well.
I will.
Fix any leaks and make sure people don't rename any signs or steal your diamonds.
Oh, I plan to make her so much better.
Good. Cool. Well, yeah, enjoy, and yeah, you'll make some good profits from this. It's definitely a good earner.
By the way, question: do you want your stock, or does stock just stay in there?
I have so much stock. It's unbelievable. I've got shulker these shulker boxes. I set up auto crafters that color them, and I've gone through, I don't know, 4 stacks of blue dye from all the shulker boxes I've crafted. So I will never be buying rockets from you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, and the other thing is I don't have any space in my inventory to take any. So cool. Well, I look forward to seeing the build, man. I look forward to seeing it.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
So we own this place now. That's pretty cool.
Wait, I'm starting again. Right, recording now. Go.
And Color's up to some shenanigans. I think we're gonna have a competition to see who can get this build first, so I need to do this quick. He's building something for his shop, I'm building something for my shop, because guess what, we're taking this thing down. I'm gonna be real, we're taking this thing down. It's done its due diligence, it's done its duty. And it's old. I'm sorry, Tom, you've done your best to keep it alive, and Color has done his best to keep it alive. But I can't keep the tent alive. I'm gonna keep it alive, don't worry, I'll use a portion of it in the new build, but we're not gonna be keeping the tent, because I need something bigger. I mean, it's done its job, but it seems too pop-up-y. I don't want a pop-up tent. No, I don't even want a pop-up shop. I want a shop, a big shop. Maybe it's slightly taller than Rary's shop. Maybe slightly. Looks like there's a height competition thing going on here. Maybe. But we'll see. But I have the build all planned. I have it all planned out. I have the materials for it. I think I'm ready to build it. And then we can kind of talk about what's going on with the shop afterwards. There's a couple different changes I want to make, not only to the stock, but also how stock's colored, what we're doing with the shop, how it's being structured, stuff like that. And also with this thing in the design, I went crazy. And this thing is jam-packed with so much to talk about. So yeah, let's build it, and then we can talk about it after. Let's go. And just like that, it's all finished and complete, and it's ready to go. And just between you and me, I think I won. I mean, he does have an entrance now, but I don't think his redstone's done. So between me and Color, I think I won. You know, I think so, just maybe. But look, we got the new shop. We no longer have a tent. We have a nice shop that kind of fits in here really nicely. I mean, it might be touching in a couple of places, but it's fine. I mean, it overlaps just by like a block in a single spot, but it's fine. There's so much to talk about with this, so I don't even know where to begin. I guess probably with the inside? Yeah, let's start with the inside. So obviously I had to go bigger from just a normal little like tiny shop interior. So I went with this nice little almost pipe looking thing just to kind of have like a centerpiece in here so it wasn't all just stock and shelves and stuff. And I did green up the place with a little bit of green. It's actually kind of a Christmassy vibe now that I realize, because now you get the red and the green. But it was supposed to be like green for creepers, red for rockets. What have I done? Why is Christmas following me into this shop? We're supposed to be doing Christmas. It's almost February. What am I doing? And then of course we got all the stocks. So we got fuses, and then we got all the rockets, because I now have all 3 rockets stocked, all 3 kinds at least, and they all have their own rocket box. And then I am selling singular stacks of tier 1, and then I also have sugarcane for sale and gunpowder for sale, which are both in their box forms, which I need to actually stock more sugarcane. I'm slowly working towards it. I am AFKing so much to try and stock this, and once I have it stocked, I have a feeling it'll be much better, because I won't have to stock it constantly. It's gonna be great, but it'll still give me a ton of diamonds. Like, look at that. Someone already bought some diamonds. Or not some diamonds. They bought some rockets with some diamonds. So I'll have to get another shulker box to stick in there. For now, I'll leave that in there until I can get that restocked. I was gonna think about putting a crafting table around here somewhere. I might put it in the back here just for use if anyone needs one. I did include a couple of ender chests in a couple of different places. And I know I mentioned it already, but we got the fuses. You might be wondering, what is a fuse? Well, I'm pretty sure it was Emerald who mentioned it on a stream, but because I get a little bit of string from my gunpowder farm, I can just sell it as fuses. So I still get money off of the string that I get from the gunpowder farm. Even though it's supposed to get gunpowder, it gets string. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Yeah, just selling them as fuses, just to see what happens. But that pretty much wraps up the inside. Well, except for my little stock room that's up here. This is definitely an upgrade from the vanilla extract stock room. That one was like a little corner underneath a staircase. This one's much bigger, much better. I can have all my stocking dreams, I guess. Nice place to craft rockets. But then for the entrance here, we have this nice little archway with a couple different stained glass window type things going on. I'm really happy with how it turned out, actually, because then we also have this nice little awning here, and it looks so good. I love it. And we have, of course, the double entrance. So we got one archway here, one archway here, with this little reminiscent of rocket-styled stained glass window. And then on this side, we have this nice little awning here, which, like, I don't know if you've ever seen old storefronts, but some of them will have these little awnings where people will be selling stuff. So you'll often have someone sitting here, and I might get, like, some armor stands or something to put there, maybe selling something, maybe like a little signboard. I think would be super cool. More closely related to ticket booths, actually. And so we just have one of those here. I thought it would be a nice little touch. And then up there, we just had, like, a little offshoot. There's a lot of randomness. And this is a building that is primarily focused on having an appeal to the front of it, because like obviously in buildings and in stores and stuff, you're really gonna care about bringing people in, so you're gonna have bright colors. Like red is one of those colors that your brain perceives faster than any other color. So of course I had to include a bunch of red in here, but then I also have a ton of other colors. Like I have the greens and the turquoises and the oranges and browns, I guess. Up at the front here. And from this angle over here, you kind of walk into it, and the first thing that catches your eye is probably this window up here. It's nice and bright. It definitely stands out compared to the rest of it. But then there's so much going on the front here. I mean, really, there is a lot going on the front here, but that's for the purpose of being like, ooh, what's that? What am I looking at? I want to go look at it. Draw you in almost. Compared to the back, which is just kind of like, it's still quite detailed, but it's not as like, come look at me. It's more so the back inner workings of a building. So think maybe like your average grocery store where there's a loading station in the back. I've done it a little bit differently. Obviously, this is not like a grocery store. This has its own little loading mechanism that I've decided to make here. And there's a bunch of pipes and all sorts of stuff. I'm even growing some sugar cane up here, because why not? You know, might as well. We got some little tiny banners reminiscent of the ones from the creeper farm. And speaking of the creeper farm, I actually took the graffiti from the creeper farm and I included it in here because I thought it would look really, really nice to have some graffiti on the side of the walls, you know, if there's gonna be graffiti on the things that's making the stuff for the fireworks, might as well have the firework graffiti on the building itself as well. So we got the creeper face on this side, and on the other alleyway we got the ginormous sugarcane graffiti just spanning the entire wall. This wall felt really empty before. I had the fan and everything, which I need to fix. Hold on. Much better. I don't know why that was broken. But what I was trying to say is before it was just the fan and like these little pipes down here, and there was nothing up there, and I didn't know what to put up there. Obviously I had this back here, and I just was feeling lost. I was staring at it, I was like, that's a pretty blank wall. What do people usually do with blank walls? And then I thought of it. The answer was graffiti. That's why I took it originally, and then I decided, you know what, why not match the other side? That's where the creeper farm came in, and I took the graffiti from that as well and put it over here. And of course, we had to add a little trash can back here, because why not? You know, where are you gonna put your rocket trash whenever you're done using the rockets? I know, like fireworks and stuff, IRL, they leave a lot of trash everywhere, so you have to add something to clean it up, right? And then of course, I tried to use as many of the new blocks as I could. So you got the new resin stuff, and then you got the new pale moss, and in the front, if I come over here, we got the new signs. I just added a little bit of signs, not too much. I also used them down here as well for the signage because I thought they looked really nice for signs. They were nice and easy to read, and I really liked them, so I added them on the inside too. And fun fact, I originally was going to add a little hologram up here of a rocket, but the problem is it felt too tall. It was going to go up to like here. It would have felt really out of place. I didn't like it very much. It didn't feel right. But remember how I was like, there might be a height competition thing going on here? I think I win. Whenever I was designing, I was not keeping it in mind at all. But like, if we're not counting this, we're just counting my roof, I win by a singular block. Now, since this is kind of branching upwards, if we count the chimney, yeah, I definitely win, I think. Just thought it was funny though, because originally I was like, yeah, it might be a height competition thing going on here between this row. And then I didn't even keep it in mind as I was building, and then this happened. So I guess if it is a height competition thing, I'm in it now. But I think it would be so nice to now finally have a way to get profits again. Hopefully I will not be that broke anymore. You know, 17 diamonds to my name. It's not that great. But you know what else could be a good way to get diamonds? Doing a little bit of stack poker. So Jade on the server decided to make stat poker. He recreated it, and it's somewhere around here. But I think, you know, why not take my 17 diamonds and go gamble them away and see if we can make more diamonds, because why not? So let's go find this place and play a little bit of stack poker, why don't we?
All right. Are we ready to gamble?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, place your first bet.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the blind. So we bet however many diamonds we think we want to put into the pot. So I'm gonna start with 1, and you can match it or raise. Go. Shulker box is opened. So now what we have to do is who thinks that they open the most shulker boxes?
Me. Emerald.
Okay.
Don't say it. Just how many?
Yeah.
Stop cheating.
And now we're gonna raise stakes a bit more. Who thinks they got the most? Do you want to raise or?
I think I won.
Or stay. So now you go back to your stats page. Shulker box is opened. Emerald, how many have you opened?
14,452 shulker boxes.
Okay. Kiwi, you had a bit of a late start here. How many have you opened?
14,323.
Excellent. I think you guys forgot that I've been collecting all of my materials in my pit in a shulker box and then dumping them out. As I got 15,801. Oh,
Gotta put the
can you
paper
put the
back?
paper?
Yeah.
Can you put the paper back?
In the hole, right?
Please. Yes.
That's a game.
Well, is there a dispenser or does it just drop in? I think you just drop it in.
What if
You don't drop in.
You're not a piece of paper.
Next hand. What is it? Player kills.
Can I remove my diamonds?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, I guess I won't tell you
Even
my player
chat
kills
is-
then.
No,
Even
you
chat
need to
knows.
tell us at this point.
I do.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna tell. Player kills. Emerald.
Fine. 1 second. 1,632.
We were screwed from the beginning. Distance walked on water.
I'm not Jesus.
Oh.
What? I don't know why we would have a statistic, because I've never used Frostwalker.
Distance walked on water. Emerald, what do you got?
22.22 kilometers.
All right. Maze has 28.1 kilometers.
Yay, I win! 34.91 kilometers.
How? What
I
works?
don't know.
What? How
I
did-
genuinely don't.
How do you walk on water?
Right? Without Frostwalker.
I've never used Frostwalker. I
Maybe
hate that
it's like
enchantment.
don't
Were you-
swim.
I think
Do you
it's
think it
because
was
I'm
like-
constantly using elytra whenever you try and fly and like use that trick to get up out of the water. Maybe.
It's either that or just ice.
So I wonder.
So chat says, by lore, Emerald's God Complex has been shattered. Kiwi's the new Jesus.
Interactions with crafting table.
All right. So, Kiwi, how many interactions?
1,294.
Oh, I lost my diamonds. 911 for Maze.
1,854.
Jesus, what are you crafting?
Right?
So indecisive.
That was my. I was like, I don't think I'm actually gonna win this because I do a lot more digging than I do crafting right now.
Times crafted.
Times crafted polished deep
Deep slate.
What would that
Well, Kiwi,
be?
do you want to win this one right now?
Items?
slate. Well, we're about to find out. I do work with
I'm
a
dropping
lot of
out.
deep slate, but it's definitely not the most crafted thing I have.
It's all you, buddy. How much have you crafted?
Oh, no one else is raising? Y'all are both
No.
dropped
No.
out?
Yeah.
1,089.
Yeah, I was at 0.
Same. Same. High five.
High five.
I'm with World Open.
That's gonna probably be one of you two knuckleheads.
With all my
even
AFK
gonna, I'm not even
time?
gonna
Ooh.
try. Yep,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
raise
even.
the
I'm gonna
bet
come over
then.
here. I'm gonna get a beverage while you guys finish that.
I can put diamonds, I
Yes,
think.
you can.
you got?
Time with World Open is 25.98.
We are so
Solid
amazingly close.
So wait. What did you get? Emerald?
25.74.
What? That? What? I got an AFK
It was
more.
a, it was a
I don't
0.2
want you
difference.
catching
I got 16, and remember, Mace doesn't AFK. I think I've AFK'd like twice.
Hi, Jay.
Hello, hello.
I do.
Hello, tell him.
I don't have a long session, but should we play?
Yes.
So there's only one issue.
There's no issue.
No, there is one issue. I am flat broke now.
That is
Wait, you
problematic.
just won the
for you.
last hand. No, he
No,
won
no,
the
no,
last
Emerald
hand.
won the last hand.
Kiwi, come here.
Yeah,
The
back
I'm
door
bribery
sounds-
sensing a
on.
deal. I'm sensing a deal is going on over there.
I might need some TNT later in life.
Oh, yes,
Depends on
yes,
just how
yes,
much of my
yes.
mind I lose.
I think I
Don't
have this
Solved
one.
mind.
I think I have this
Oh
one.
wait, I go to the Nether a lot.
But have you
I
ever
don't
had
know.
a stock of assault shot?
Mind.
Oh, that's true. Nope, I'm out.
It didn't take them that
Right?
long for me to find it, which is nice.
Okay, of course. Okay, what you got?
2,412.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
2,412. I have 3,624
Really?
Chumped.
of basalt.
Oh, that's right. But you build with it a lot.
Yeah.
I did
ground.
initially, yeah. Good go, good go. How about this?
Times crafted birch planks. Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a tough one. All right, Jade, I'll let you put the first bid down.
Let's make it interesting, because I can't be here that long.
See, I would like to make it even more interesting.
Oh, he's raising me right away.
Well, I'd like to make it even more interesting.
Okay.
Oh, oh boy. Here we go. 13,664.
Oh,
You know, this was my most crafted block, and I'm already out.
What do y'all have?
Just like
I'll
that.
go last. What do y'all have?
7,538. My most crafted block.
I have 3,742.
Get ready for it.
Here we go.
59,632.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually, when I think about how much you've been building.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
Since
my
these were
second
my
most
diamonds
crafted
anyways,
block.
I'm just gonna take these.
I will give you back your diamonds when we're done with this. I don't remember
No,
what the
it's
original
fine.
amount was, but
Yeah, I don't care.
Mob kills. Oh my goodness.
oh,
Oh wow, he's going up. All right, I'll
Who wants
match.
to match?
I'll match you.
you know what? I'll match. Why not?
All right,
All
Jade.
right.
Mob kills.
I've got 364,054.
300.
364,054. Yes.
I'm with Kiwi.
Mob
I'm
kills.
leaving.
Bye.
Where? What is it that you're killing? Are you just like AFKing at the
me. I
Enderman
thought I
farm?
was-
All right, Emerald.
Yeah.
What do you got? Mob kills.
I know.
52,545.
Well, that's really
Okay.
good. Grass block, is it? Grass mined?
Grass block.
Oh, this is between you and me.
Oh,
I'm
grass
pretty sure.
blocks?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's
Let's
between you and
maybe
me.
Maze.
probably.
Maybe
Grass
Maze.
block mined.
So is anyone dropping?
No way.
Nope.
Okay.
I want to challenge this, but I wouldn't be surprised if you beat me.
So
Okay.
how about this? M and Maze go first.
You go.
20,617.
Holy cow. Whoa, you had more than I thought. Wow, good for you, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Maze, where are you going? Maze, where are you going?
I'm going to be in.
Good mates.
Okay, I could be in a bit of trouble now then.
Maze
Okay.
admitted defeat.
Maze had 6,969.
How do I have more than Maze?
Jade, how much do you
To
have?
be fair, I'm not doing a lot like above ground yet.
When did you join again?
2 months ago.
2 months ago. Oh yeah. I really should have thought
Guys,
about this because I
we're
know.
about to see how much of no life Kiwi has.
Okay, 27,632. I have a feeling you have some 40 something.
I can see the sweat droplets forming on your forehead.
So hey, remember that day when I was asking for grass and I needed over 100,000 grass blocks?
This is
Oh, yep.
unbelievable.
I have 102,000 grass blocks mined.
Well done.
And two.
And two.
wait, I
Yeah, don't
helped you
forget
out
the two.
with that.
Don't forget the two.
Hold on. I'm gonna win this. Just give me a second. Just
Hey, leave my grass alone. Leave my grass alone.
just give me some time.
I've mined so
Well done.
much grass blocks.
I didn't.
I
think
don't even
about
know why and I knew better. All right.
Emerald.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
This is a pretty color.
Who's taken my first slot? Who's taken it? Come back here, you two.
Not me.
What have you taken?
What are you talking about? It's not
I
gone.
blame
Yeah.
Emerald.
My heavy core.
What heavy
I'm
core?
okay.
Redstone torches. Nope.
Redstone
Oh, man.
torches?
Do it.
Oh, here we
Ooh.
go.
that. Ooh.
Do it.
This is gonna be an interesting
All
one.
right, so this is gonna come down to color and kiwi. Who's up?
Times crafted.
What's hilarious is is
Oh.
this because of color using redstone or because of kiwi using it as a decoration block? Who wins?
I can go more.
1,540. Oh, wait,
How much? How much?
No, they didn't raise. It's,
1,540.
Okay.
it's
Times
Not a
crafted.
lot, actually.
Redstone torch. 2,307.
Ooh.
I almost would have beaten you.
you also had your farms. That's right. It's not just for it's not just for decoration for you.
No. This is purely because 2 days ago I crafted a whole shulker box of redstone torches.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for your
For the big explosion. Yeah.
beast. Yeah.
For the boom booms.
Nice. Nice.
Number of deaths.
Oh, this should
Oh.
be good.
Oh
This is a goodie.
no,
Oh.
Chad.
I
I'm
think I'll
gonna
leave
win this, Chad.
This one?
I'm gonna put in.
Yeah, that's
I'll put
rich
in
for
9.
me. I'm
I'll
out.
see.
Yeah, I'm out as well.
I'm interested to see, but I'm not gonna
I'm
I'm
gonna-
not gonna venture that much.
I'm gonna say this guy right here.
Die.
Hey,
he's killed.
hold on. Before you two say anything, Jade,
Okay.
Kiwi,
Yeah.
side bet. Which one of these two are gonna win? Putting you behind.
Of who's died more?
I think Emerald's
Yeah,
died more.
tongue or soul?
Emerald.
Emerald's definitely
All
died
right,
more.
all right. What are you guys putting in for that? How much are you betting for it?
I've got 5 shroom lights. How's that?
5 shroom
I got a
Yeah.
Whoa,
I got an arrow.
whoa. Well, that's a legal tender. That is a legal tender.
Hey, we choose the currency. Is it all right? You guys okay with that? Yeah.
I'll put 5 shroom lights to 5,
What do
we'll
you
do
got?
10 verdant frog lights to your 5. And
Ooh.
Wait.
Kiwi, what you got?
Guys.
No.
I shall raise the pot with 1 milk bucket.
Oh,
All right.
Hey.
All right.
Yes.
I'm
Saucy.
betting.
I will not ask where you got that milk from, but okay. Yes.
All right. All of this season. I have no idea how we're going to divide this up if Emerald wins.
I don't know either, but you're
Emerald.
trying.
572.
Okay.
447.
Yes.
Emerald won.
Let's go.
House divides it. House
Okay.
divides it.
Well
You've got
played.
your 5. You've got your 5.
Hey, thank you very much.
played,
That's
well
perfect.
played.
Well played. And this
I've
is my
never been
cue
so
to
happy
leave.
that I died.
Okay. Enjoy the games, guys. I gotta go. Take care.
I'm going to.
I think it's safe to say that was pretty successful in terms of getting me some more diamonds. We have lots of diamonds to spend at the shopping district now, and of course, probably most of this is going to end up going to color for shulker boxes. But who knew that gambling away your diamonds could be a great way to get some back? But yeah, the gambling kind of continued on with color and Sola a little bit after that, and it just kept on going. I think we went for almost 2, maybe 2.5 hours. A lot happened in those hours. And we learned that apparently I can walk on water, and I have also destroyed a lot of dirt. Whoops. But apart from that, we did pretty good this episode. Definitely liking that we got the shop built, and definitely liking that we're now making money. So I'm pretty happy that we got all that done. So that brings us to the end of the episode. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Maybe if you tracked your own stats while we were playing stat poker, maybe comment down some stats from your own worlds, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!